Hi there, and welcome to Monkey Tech. Today we're going to be talking about the exciting world of AI and chatbots and how they're disrupting the stock market, specifically Google stock. Stick around to the end to hear my final verdict. Also, before we start, I want to say thank you for 1.5k views. You guys are so epic. Thank you so much, and like that video, who knows, maybe it'll be a massive meme. Anyways, let's get into it. So I'm just going to say, Google is an awesome company. It's probably one of the first things you've visited first time you pick up your phone. Now, I'm more of a Safari guy, but you get the point. It's what a lot of people use, and it's still being used till now. Because of one, it's been such a prominent thing in our lives. Two, because it's really hard to replicate it. Come on, Google. But that might be changing soon, because it is taking a hard hit, and I'm honestly concerned for Google's future the way things are right now. So hopefully, you know what I'm talking about right now? ChatGPT. It's essentially a chatbot. Really good, I would say. It's so good that it's changing communication like never thought before. Up until recently, chatbots have only been dumb. You've definitely talked to one before, and you also know that it's the worst thing ever. Never replies properly, barely hears you, and you can really tell it's trashy. ChatGPT isn't like that. You can understand slang, intonation, and most impressively, you can understand context. And actually respond to very complex human questions. Yeah, it's that good. And all you need to access it is an email. So what you do is you log in, ask it a question, and voila, you get a reply that actually makes sense, and it sounds human. It's crazy. Where it really blows my mind is when I ask it something like, write a rap in the style of Donald Trump. That would take a human, at least an hour to do. What they would do is go in and analyze the dude's speech patterns and many other complex things before the pen and paper even comes into the picture. But with ChatGPT, it's as easy as typing in a prompt and watching the magic unfold in front of your eyes. Generally, it's a very surreal response, and you can really see the subtle references when you read it. It's hard to explain on video, but it's crazy. Impressively, you can also pull off something like writing a piece of code, and it can even give you a full-blown AP essay within the matter of minutes or even seconds. This is only a fraction of the growing pie, and you guys probably already see how it has potential and how it's revolutionizing the industry. In fact, so many people have been using it that it can't even handle the crazy amount of internet traffic and has to go down once in a while to catch up with demand. All in all, this is a punch in Google's face. As if it wasn't bad enough already, Microsoft is acquiring a 49% stake in ChatGPT owner OpenAI for, drumroll please, $10 billion. Like I said, though, it'll take serious innovation to shake a long-term competitor like Google, and even though ChatGPT is really good and it's revolutionizing the search industry, it still has a long way to go. Years. Oh yeah. And on top of that, it has flaws, a lot of them, and a very, very big problem that needs to be addressed. For starters, ChatGPT is not a finished product that is ready to roll out in the flick of a switch. Yeah, the version that me, you, or anyone is using as of now isn't finalized at all. Secondly, it can only access data up to 2021, and that is very, very tiny. For example, if you ask it, what is the megapixel count of the iPhone 14 Pro Max? Gives you a stupid, unhelpful answer like the iPhone 14 has not released yet. It's obviously cap. My next worry is that AI writing pulls words and sentences from many sources and combines these to make a paragraph or an essay, just like we humans do. So it isn't counted as plagiarism on many existing plagiarism detectors that classrooms use. Just like that, one of the key features and main features, ease of access, is also one of its biggest issues. For example, what if someone uses ChatGPT to generate something like a college acceptance essay? How would people react? And what if the person got away with it? Who would be held responsible for something like this? Since this is a very new topic, it also brings along with it new concerns that we've never thought about before. What if there's a point in which we can't tell between humans and AI? Basically a story of Terminator, but it's AI that takes over the world in this case. See what I mean? We need to go back to 2016 when Microsoft introduced the revolutionary chatbot called Tay on Twitter. I mean, that seems pretty harmless, right? Just a chill robot trying to say positive things while researching about human conversations. It's probably what Microsoft thought too. So they released this chatbot, and immediately the public took notice and started talking to it. And it took less than a day, less than 16 hours, in fact, for Tay to start going haywire, tweeting goofy off things. Tay started tweeting about Hitler, started swearing, and offended so many people. You're probably wondering who/what caused it to do this. Well, two things: humans and major filtering errors. The fact that a tech giant like Microsoft could oversee this sort of thing is kind of dumb in my opinion. But my question, and probably your guys' too, is if Microsoft could make this sort of mistake, what's the chance that OpenAI can? Thankfully, for the time I've used it, and others have, no one's reported any serious offensive comments. And besides, I personally feel like Tay was the less sophisticated, earlier prototype of ChatGPT, and I think ChatGPT learned from Microsoft's filtering mistakes, leading to improvements in this category. Overall, my feelings about ChatGPT and AI in general are pretty mixed. I think ChatGPT is a very convincing, tempting glimpse into the future, but it is incomplete. Here comes the final question. Can it replace Google? Short answer, no. Long answer, as of this video being recorded, ChatGPT is not the best that it can be. It has a long way before it even comes close to that. But considering factors like Microsoft's $10 billion purchase, it's very lucrative for investors as a long-term investment. With this new cash flow, ChatGPT has the ability to expand its user base even further, getting closer to smooth AI and human interaction. Sadly, that about ends the video. Comment down below video suggestions and how long Google will be around for. Thanks for watching and hit that subscribe button. Catch you later.